Triple H to be forced to take WWE title off major star due to real-life situation? Triple H may soon be confronted with a difficult creative and corporate decision regarding Becky Lynch's reign as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. According to a Sportskeeda report published on August 27, 2025, Lynch caused significant controversy during a heel promo on Raw, where she insulted the local Birmingham crowd and referenced the recent death of rock icon Ozzy Osbourne. What may have been intended as classic heel tactics to generate boos quickly spiraled into real-world backlash. Kelly Osbourne, daughter of Ozzy Osbourne, took to social media to condemn both Becky and WWE for exploiting a sensitive moment, igniting a wave of criticism from fans and media outlets. This uproar has fueled speculation that Triple H, in his role as WWE's chief content officer, may be pressured into stripping Lynch of her championship to contain the fallout. The controversy arrives at a pivotal moment. Lynch is scheduled to defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Nikki Bella at Clash in Paris 2025 this weekend, a match that was already generating interest as one of the card's marquee attractions. With the backlash now casting a shadow over the bout, industry insiders are debating whether WWE will allow the match to play out as planned, book Lynch to lose the title in the ring, or take the more drastic measure of officially stripping her before the event. While the latter option is rare and often reserved for injuries or contract disputes, the weight of public reaction could force WWE's hand. However, as of now, no official statement has been issued by WWE or Triple H's team, keeping the situation firmly in the realm of speculation. Historically, WWE has only stripped champions in unusual circumstances. Examples include when titles were vacated due to medical conditions, sudden suspensions, or breaches of company policy. A promo sparking cultural backlash has not typically been grounds for such a move, but WWE's modern environment is more sensitive to public perception than in past eras. Under Triple H's leadership, the company has aimed to balance edgy storytelling with brand responsibility, showing a willingness to pivot rapidly when storylines collide with real-world controversies. If sponsors, mainstream media, or public figures continue to apply pressure, WWE may feel compelled to act decisively. The larger issue here is the blurred line between kayfabe and reality. Professional wrestling thrives on provocative storylines, but when performers touch on deeply personal or sensitive subjects, such as the death of a beloved cultural figure, the reaction can extend far beyond the arena. Becky Lynch, one of WWE's most accomplished and popular stars, has now become the focal point of that tension. Whether this incident remains a momentary controversy or escalates into a defining storyline depends on WWE's response. Looking ahead, Clash in Paris 2025 will be a critical moment for both Lynch and WWE. If she retains the title against Nikki Bella, WWE may signal its intent to weather the storm and fold the controversy into her heel persona. If she drops the championship, it could be seen as an effort to quietly reset and move past the incident. Alternatively, a formal stripping of the title before the event would send the strongest message that WWE intends to protect its corporate image over creative continuity. Recommendation: closely monitor official WWE communications and media coverage in the days leading to Clash in Paris. Next step: evaluate the outcome of Lynch's title defense against Nikki Bella as the clearest indicator of how WWE intends to address the situation. Dominik Mysterio to be replaced in the Judgment Day with former WWE champion on Raw. A new report from Sportskeeda, published on August 27, 2025, has fueled intense speculation about WWE's long-term plans for the Judgment Day and whether the group could soon undergo a major transformation. On Raw, Adam Pearce announced that Dominik Mysterio will defend his Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles on the episode following Clash in Paris. While the announcement itself was significant, it was Finn Bálor's subtle but telling reaction in the background, a knowing smile, that set off discussion among fans and analysts alike. Many believe this moment was more than a simple expression, hinting that Bálor may be quietly orchestrating a major shift within the faction. Theories surrounding this possible shakeup gained traction almost immediately. The most prominent speculation suggests that AJ Styles, a former WWE champion with established main event credibility, could dethrone Dominik and subsequently align himself with the Judgment Day. Such a scenario would not only add fresh star power to the faction, but also provide a dramatic narrative twist. To heighten the impact, insiders predict that the angle could involve a rare double turn. Styles would adopt a heel persona by joining forces with the Judgment Day, while Dominik would transition into a babyface role, possibly for the first time in his WWE career. This potential storyline mirrors discussions from earlier in July, when Sportskeeda reported on the possibility of Dominik losing his place in the faction, with Bálor serving as the mastermind behind the betrayal. If WWE moves forward with this direction, it would represent a pivotal moment for both Dominik and the faction as a whole. The Judgment Day, which has thrived on its unpredictability and shifting alliances, would gain new energy with Styles' inclusion, while Dominik's ousting could spark a compelling redemption arc. For a star who has largely been defined by his association with the group and his heel persona, a face turn could open the door to fresh rivalries and storylines, allowing him to establish his identity outside of the faction's shadow. At the same time, this would not be the first time WWE has used internal tension to reinvent one of its dominant stables. From the Shield's dramatic split to Evolution's betrayal angles, WWE has a history of using faction turmoil to elevate emerging stars. Dominik's situation feels poised to follow this tradition, with his IC title defense against AJ Styles serving as the dramatic pivot point. The potential outcomes, whether Styles wins and joins, Dominik retains and earns newfound respect, or Bálor's plotting comes to light, make this one of the most intriguing stories heading into Clash in Paris and the following Raw. As of now, nothing has been officially confirmed by WWE, and it remains speculative whether such a dramatic shift will occur. Still, the storytelling possibilities are immense. Styles' involvement guarantees star power, Bálor's influence adds intrigue, and Dominik's possible turn creates the kind of emotional resonance WWE thrives on. Whether fans witness a faction shakeup, a title change, or simply the planting of further seeds for the future, the next week of programming could reshape both the Judgment Day's identity and Dominik's career trajectory.